Dear students, welcome to this new session of the last unit of your syllabus. We are studying subject specific skills. This session 3 is dedicated to the introduction of instant messaging, or you call it in short IM. Instant messaging is a form of communication over the internet that offers an instantaneous transmission of text based messages from sender to receiver. Instant messaging. Instant means at the same time when you press enter, at the same time that message or file or document is delivered to the recipient. Most instant messaging software include the option for performing file transfers, audio chat, video calling and conferencing, sharing desktop and many other services. These all are apart from the standard text chat. Instant messaging software is widely used for personal and commercial use. Okay, so here we will be introducing the concept of instant messaging, how to create an instant messaging account, and we will also see what are the different IM softwares available. Okay. Unlike email, instant messaging happens in real time. So you must know the difference between IM and emails. So again, unlike email, instant messaging happens in a real time scenario, and the response from participants can be spontaneous. Okay, you ask the question, at the same time the answers will be given. So this is spontaneous. Some instant messaging software allows users to view messages received when they are not logged on. These are called offline messages. Okay, so when you are not logged on to the system, you can see the messages sent by the senders. Okay, when you are not online, those messages are called offline messages. So for utilizing audio and video chat or conferencing, you need to have microphones and headset or speakers and webcams so that the users can talk or see one another. So the key features of instant messaging are: text messages can be sent to one or more persons, audio calling and conferencing, video calling and conferencing, file transfers, and you can also see the message history. Now, instant messaging account. Participants messaging to each other need to be signed into the same instant messaging software. Okay, to use instant messaging software, a user must have a valid IM account. Instant messaging accounts differ in the format. Some instant messaging software like Yahoo Messenger, Windows Live Messenger use email address for managing the account, and softwares such as Skype, they use standard names. Okay. So let us see what are the instant messaging services. So there are two kinds of instant messaging softwares. Number one, those are application based, for which you have to download the app. Okay, and the second type is web based. Okay, that you can use on your web browser. Application based instant messaging software is downloaded and installed on user's computer. Some very used IM softwares are Google Talk, Yahoo Messenger, Skype, Windows Live Messenger, Rediff Bowl, and many others. Web based instant messaging software is accessed using the browsers. Okay, so some of the popular web based instant messaging softwares are Meebo, Yahoo Messenger for the web, MSN Web Messenger, IMO, and others. Now we will see how to create an instant messaging account, and the software that we will be going to discuss is Google Talk. Google Talk is an instant messaging service that provides both text and voice communication It is developed by Google Inc. Google Talk can also be used for making video calls and to view updates from Gmail mailbox. Google Talk is free and is available as application based. So you have to download the application on your desktop or mobile or laptop. Okay. And the web based service can be used through the Gmail account. So before you use the service of Google Talk, you must have a Gmail account. Okay. So first you have to download and install Google Talk. Then you click on the Google Talk icon through this link, start, then programs, Google Talk, then Google Talk. Okay. So if you have the icon on your desktop, you can double click on it and this type of window will appear. Before this, you will have to log in. If you are running it for the first time, you will have to type your login and password of Gmail, and then this type of screen will be there in front of you, and here you will be having the name of the contacts, those are in your contact list. This green button will indicate that those persons are available online. Okay, and from here you can change your status from available to busy, okay, or to away, or you can also have some user defined status. Okay, so this service can only be used with the Gmail account. So first you will have to create your Gmail account. Okay, so the activities, those are possible. We have already told you that you can share files. The basic service of IM software is text chat, that is called text messaging. But away from that, there are other services also that you can send files, you can have call conferencing or video conferencing. Okay, so you can try this, installing Google Talk and logging into Google Talk. So this is the assignment of this session. Very easy and very important for your final examination. Now let us continue to the next session, which is also related to this instant messaging. Here we will be discussing how to chat with a contact using Google Talk. Here we will be dealing with some important rules and regulations for that you should follow while you are indulged in a chat. Okay, so I have already told you that whenever a person is online, you will have a green dot in front of his name. Okay, so how to start a chat, a text chat? So the best method is, if you double click the name here, you will get the window, text window for chatting. Okay, so a window will pop up and you can type your text and press enter. So this is the window that will appear. So this green dot will tell you that the person is online. Here you can type your text and press enter, and here are some other options that you can avail. Okay, and the name and the messages and the chats between the users will be displayed here. Okay, now there are some general rules and etiquettes to be followed while chatting. Okay, so what are these? Let us see. Messages should be short and to the point. These rules also apply to the mails also. Okay, so you must remember them. Messages should be short and to the point. Always introduce yourself by name if your screen name doesn't reflect it. Okay, sometimes the email you create is very odd. Okay, so you must first introduce yourself that you are this. then you should start chatting. Always ask if the other person has time to chat first. Regardless of how important you think what you say it is, it's not going to be well received if the recipient is busy. Okay, so we first ask that, are you free to chat? I have some important message to give you. Then wait for his answer. Then you should type the message. In a business environment, know exactly what you want to discuss. Okay, nobody has the time to discuss haphazard things. So you must be discussing the exact points. Typing your messages in uppercase is extremely rude. It is considered shouting and very aggressive. Okay, so don't use uppercase. Give people time to respond. Multiple questions sent to a recipient before they had a chance to answer can seem more like an interrogation rather than a conversation. Okay, so you must wait for the other person to answer your question. Then you should go for other questions. Whenever possible, give the person you are communicating with your undivided attention. It's not just a sign of respect, but if you have multiple conversations happening or are allowing other issues to distract you, you may miss some important points. Okay? तो जब भी आप किसी से बात कर रहे हो तो पूरा ध्यान उस पर दें कि वो क्या बात कर रहा है. नहीं तो अगर आप कई लोगों से एक साथ चैट कर रहे हैं या आपका ध्यान कहीं और है तो आप कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट मिस कर सकते हैं. It is very important to properly end an IM conversation. Okay, you may think the chat is over, but the other person may not. While you are off doing other things, they may be sitting there staring at the screen waiting for further communication from you. So whenever you have ended your communication, you must end it properly and you must tell the other person that you have completed the chat. Then you should sign off. Otherwise, the other person will be waiting for you to send some communication. Okay. So this was related to some basic rules of chatting, and we discussed about the Google Talk, which is an application based IM. Now, if you do not have Google Talk and you are just using the web based service of Google, then you can do the same thing on the Gmail. So first what you should do is you should log into your Gmail account, and you can see that the chatting service is also available in your Gmail account. Okay, so you can see here this side on the left hand side, you can see the contacts, those are online, and you can directly start communicating with them. Okay, the process is same as the instant messaging application. Okay, so whenever you double click the name, you can type the message here, you can press enter, and you can see the history of your messages in this portion. Okay, similarly in Yahoo also you can have the same type of experience. Yahoo Messenger is the server, the application. You will have to use a Yahoo Mail account. Similarly, then you can log into your Yahoo Messenger. You have to download the software. Okay, so the rules are same, that if the users are available, they will be shown with the red dot, and you can double click the name and you can start chatting spontaneously. Okay, now some activities you can try it if you are having the accounts on the popular chatting services. And the assessment, here you should know the rules of chatting and the names of some instant messaging softwares. Okay, so with this we come to the end of this session. Here in this session we discussed two very important points related to instant messaging and using Google Talk and Gmail messaging services. Okay.